Hi, Tom. Thank you for taking my call. I have a question in regards to inheriting real estate. If I inherit real estate from a family member and then I sell it, what are the tax implications?
So, Brian, when you inherited this piece of property, you got what's called a stepped up basis for capital gains tax purposes. So when you inherited this piece of property, your basis for capital gains tax purposes was a value at the date of death. Let's just say it was your uncle, for example. And if your uncle died last month and you turn around and sell it next month, then you're going to pay no capital gains because you got a stepped up basis. If you hold on to that property for a few years and then you sell it, you're going to pay capital gains on what the appreciation of that property from the time that your uncle passed away through the time that you sold it. Brian, does that answer your question for you?
Yes. If I had the option of reinvesting it into another piece of property, I could do so with a 1031.
So, Brian, you would only
if it was an investment piece of property?
It would, but Brian, how long ago did you inherit this piece of property?
Well, it's coming up in the future, and we're trying to decide whether to keep it or reinvest.
So, Brian, what I'm saying is that if when you inherit this property and you turn right around and sell it, because of the stepped up basis, you're not going to pay any capital gains taxes. When you talk about doing a 1031 exchange, you're using that when you do have to pay capital gains taxes. This is a situation where there will not be capital gains taxes due.
Gotcha. Okay, I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. So the step-up basis, Chrissy, is a great thing. It's a good provision within the Internal Revenue Code. It's available for any kinds of assets, including real estate, or if you bought Tesla stock way back in the, not even that long ago back in the day, and you get a stepped-up basis, or the painting hanging on your living room wall.
Exactly. And you're right, Tom, when you also mentioned as far as step-up basis, and that is, of course, the capital gains on any one of those items with regards to the IRS, that is different than inheritance, death taxes.
Exactly. We're talking about something different there. But let's put out this little thing to think about, Atlanta, is because occasionally I read about the U.S. Congress talking about getting rid of the step-up basis. It's not beyond the possibility. I've heard of them talking about it during Republican administrations, and probably going to be talked about during President-elect Biden's administration. So be aware of that, folks. It's just this is a gift. It's a good thing. It's a good provision. It may be taken away, so just pay attention to it.